Today, I am pulling out Mama's fresh apple cake recipe. Why, you ask? Because I'm trying to coax the fall season to come on in. It is mid-September and I am still burning up. Come on! I made a video of this cake in a bundt pan a couple years ago. I'll put the recipe in the description below. But today, I want to make some small loaves, and maybe if I have enough batter, I'll make some muffins because they're portable, they're easy to grab and go, and I also want to use a couple of different ingredients just because I have them in the pantry. Let's go to the kitchen and make it. Start out by preheating your oven to 325 degrees. Grab a bowl and add 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Whisk in 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Now for your wet ingredients. Grab your mixing bowl and start out with 1 1/4 cups of vegetable oil. Now her original recipe calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla, but I had cream bouquet in the pantry and it makes the house smell wonderful. I substituted cream bouquet in place of the vanilla. Then in goes 2 cups of sugar and you are ready for the mixer. While it's mixing, drop in 3 eggs. Now that I've got my dry ingredients in one bowl and my wet ingredients in another bowl, I'm going to go ahead and peel and chop 3 cups worth of fresh apples. Here's a quick little tip. As soon as I would get each of my cups of apples chopped up, I would go ahead and pour them in my wet ingredients to keep them from turning brown. A mixer on low, I'm going to incorporate my dry ingredients into the wet. Now as you can see right here, I tend to just pulse my mixer so that I don't get flour all over the kitchen. Now while I'm getting my flour mixed in, I'm going to drizzle in just a little bit of this roasted pecan oil just to give this cake a little something different. Now I'm going in with 2 cups of Priester's chopped pecans, and we'll be ready to roll. Let me put a little Baker's Joy in these pans for easier cleanup. Okay, lastly, you're going to pour your batter into your loaf pans. Just look at all the apples and the pecans in there. It's got to be good. Now, I did top one of them with a cinnamon sugar mixture, just because we have a cinnamon lover in the house. And into the oven they go, 325 degrees for about an hour. As you can see, I did have a little bit of batter left, so I just plopped it in some muffin liners, and they went in the oven as well. I think they were in about 25 to 30 minutes. It varies. It's dependent on your oven. Okay, they're out of the oven, and I've let them cool a little bit. I took the cinnamon sugar loaf and I drizzled a little bit of a powdered sugar glaze on it, not much because it's got the cinnamon sugar. And then I said, hey, I've got this caramel sauce. I'm going to drizzle a little caramel, apple. That'll take it over the top. I think I'm going to try one, but let me show it to you first. Okay, it definitely looks like fall. And as I break it open, you see all the apple and the nuts inside. It's going to taste like fall. Okay, I'm going in. That's a mouthful of fall right there. Now, one thing I will say, if you noticed in this recipe, it does not call for any salt. Mama's recipe did not call for salt. And sometimes I think I miss it, and then sometimes I don't. I just really enjoy all that apple flavor. But by drizzling the caramel sauce on top of this muffin, it replaced that salt taste. That's the first thing that hit my tongue, is I did get the salt. So that's a good addition, and it tastes wonderful. So, if you are as ready for fall as I am, give this recipe a try. I think you'll love it. And I'll talk to y'all later.